Hey guys, so today I'm going to take you through a few moves that you can do for your upper body with the resistance bands. They're great because you can take them with you on vacation, you can roll them up and pack them in your suitcase. You can kind of adjust the difficulty by how much slack you give yourself. So resistance bands are great. Today I'm using some from Dynapro on Amazon. I think they range anywhere from the lightest one being 5 to 10 pounds resistance, and then the heaviest goes up to like 30. So yes, you can get a variety of ranges. If you need heavier than 30 pounds resistance, you'll have to find some stronger ones. They come in all kinds of different resistances. Resistance bands come in different resistances. So okay, on to the moves I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you a couple moves that you can do for a total upper body workout with the bands. The first one is going to be a curl to press. So it's just like a normal dumbbell curl to press, except for you're using a band, of course. You're going to step just a normal distance apart, shoulder width on the band, and make sure that you have it so that it's not going to snap up at you. You want to have a little bend in your knees. You don't want to be stiff, and you're just going to curl and then press up just like you would with dumbbells, but you're doing it with the bands, which is awesome because they're so convenient and easy. So that's all you're going to do, curl to press. The next one we're going to do is a high pull. So actually you can keep your feet the same, just right under shoulder width, step on them so that they don't slip, and you're just going to high pull up like this, making sure you lead with your elbows. Hands can be down a little further. And if you need more resistance on this kind of stuff, you can always make a little loop in the band, like this, and just stand on it with one foot. So it will tighten the band up a little and give you more resistance. The next move we're going to do is a row, a bent row. So this one you definitely want to use a loop. And you're only going to need one handle. So we're going to bend. We're going to create our little loop over here to the resistance that you want it. The smaller here, the smaller slack you have here, obviously, the harder it's going to be. So we're going to test it out. I have a tiny little bit over here. We're just getting that normal bent row position, chest up, core tight, and you're just going to row with this arm. You want to make sure, like I probably have too much slack right now because it's really easy, but you want to make sure you're stepping on it so that it doesn't slip. You don't want to have it like in that middle part of your shoe where it kind of goes up because it'll slide out. But, alright, just so you can see it on the side that's facing the camera, get your little loop, step on it, and you'll just row just like you would with dumbbells. Just like that. Alright, so the next move we're going to do, I'm going to change bands. Probably don't need to because that only goes up to 30 pounds, but just to show you that you probably need a few different bands for a good arm workout, I'll change. So you can also do, and I really like doing this one with bands actually, is a tricep kickback. So you can either do it with a little loop like this, or you can just have your feet in them. I'm just going to put my feet. So you just want to have that same position you would for a normal kickback. Want your elbows up, chest up, core tight, and you're just going to kick back just like you would with weights. Trying not to move your arms or let your elbows sink. You want to keep your elbows high and just bend at the elbow. For that nice kickback. And you'll really feel this one. I love it with the bands. It's an awesome band move. Okay, so there's that one. You can also do a fly with the bands. So I'm going to step on them like this, just like I did for the kickback. Making sure that it's not in that little midsole of my foot where it'll slip out. And you can just do a normal fly. So this band might be a little light. If you saw how my arms flung up, but if I put it in the loop to make the resistance harder, then you can see that solves my problem. So, and you just go about the normal, do it from the side, shoulder fly, but with the band. Okay, so I will change bands again because that's one of the convenient things about sets of bands. You can change them and have a bunch of them, and it's okay because they pack up nicely. You can take them anywhere. So the next thing we're going to do is lateral and front raises, and these ones are really great, but you will probably need a lighter resistance. So that's why I have my yellow band. It's the easiest one in this set. So we're going to do lateral to front raise. So you'll do the lateral raise. Well, this might be a little light, but you want it to be, and then front raise. So you want it to be hard enough to where you feel it, but not so hard that you're using bad form and crumpling over and such. So let me see if I can get a good resistance with the band, with the loop. So you see I'll put a little loop and step on it, and we're going to try again. So lateral raise, front raise, just like this. And you can get a pretty good workout in here. You'll start to feel these really fast. You definitely want to use a lighter weight. Keep your arms as straight as you can. And with all of these moves, you want to make sure that you have a nice bend in the knee so that you're not stiff. So that is the arm workout that I have. It's, I don't know, 7 moves. It definitely gets all over your arms and shoulders, and it's an awesome one that you can do anywhere if you have a set of bands. So obviously I love bands. I've said it like 10 times, but I hope that you try them, and you can get them all kinds of places if you just Google it. These ones were from Amazon, from Dynapro, but there's a bunch of different brands you can get, and they're fairly inexpensive for something that you can use for a variety of weights and a variety of moves. It's not limited to arm exercises either. You can do total body workouts with these, so I really love them. But if you have some, this workout is great. Definitely go through it. I would recommend doing 8 to 12 of each exercise and making sure that you pick a good resistance that's hard but not too hard for yourself so that you're using bad form. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you learned something about the bands.